first round of the NBA playoffs continues as we get ready for Game 2 on EA Sports. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Hey everyone, with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Celtics coming in. They were winners in Game 1 as expected on their home floor. They'll look to build on that advantage here at home in Game 2.
And Game 1 went as expected. But now, as the higher seed, you still got to take care of business in Game 2. As a road team, all you're looking to do is split one of these first 2 games.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Jaylen Brown. To Marcus Smart. Fires the 3. Second effort. Clint Capella sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Shot from the lane won't go. To Marcus Smart. Boston with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Marcus Smart forcing that one. Well defended. There it is. Al Horford missed his first. That one goes.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Pass to the rim. To Marcus Smart. To Jaylen Brown. Here comes the screen. Lets it fly from long range. Brown with the 3 with a hand in his face.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
Capella. To Murray. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Ball's controlled by Boston. To Horford. Here comes the screen. Horford. And look out. Big finish at the rim. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Jaylen Brown. There's the toss. Now a steal by Atlanta. Williams. And counted at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Celtics have it. To Horford. To Marcus Smart. Horford. John Collins sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Trying to cash in. Shot by Horford won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Murray. Capella. Down low Collins. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
That pass stolen by the Hawks. To Murray. Williams. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Down low, Gallinari. Bogdanovic pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. Williams. A pass taken away by the Celtics. Has a chance. Tatum's shot misses.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was his shot.
Nice pass to set things up.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Jaylen Brown. Now a steal by Atlanta. Williams. To Capella. Nothing going here on that drive. Deep right corner. 5 to shoot for Atlanta. To Williams. Lou Williams. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Play is stopped. Timeout Boston. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Parker. To Cantor. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Williams across the timeline. Leads 5. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Lou Williams, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 83% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip.
Way to hit.
Cantor. Screen coming. To Parker. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Add 2 points to the board.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marcus Smart. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. To Williams. The drive right to the basket. Lou Williams. 3 for 4. Good start.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Cantor. Parker. And he throws it down. Nuclear from Blake Griffin.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. DeJounte Murray. Down low to Williams. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Boston with the basketball. Griffin to Cantor. You've got to get that one to go. Murray with the basketball. The lead stands at 9. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? To Cantor. Griffin to Marcus Smart. Down low for Griffin. Off the mark. Williams into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. Won't go. Follows good. Lou Williams, right place, right time, Jay.
Ed, what do shooters do?
They shoot, Jay.
So what do scorers do?
They score.
Boom, my man.
Cantor. It's Atlanta ball. To Williams. And he drains it. Blake Griffin matched up with DeJounte Murray. From the painted area, won't go down. Murray into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. Nothing going here on that drive. Williams to Murray. Boston secures the rebound. To Cantor. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. 2-4 now. Simply put, can you build a franchise around Blake Griffin right now?
No, not right now. I think he's starting to get to the latter part of his career. I think he could be a key cog in a championship team, but just not the main guy.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. New blood coming in for both sides. Brogdon to Griffin. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Down low to Williams.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
And a pass stolen by Boston. Finish that. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. To Jaylen Brown. Frank Kaminsky, huge block. That's out. Last touch by Frank Kaminsky. Griffin. To Brogdon. Jabari Parker, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
And scores. Nice move, Jay. Deep three at the buzzer. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in game number 2. Jay and I are back after this. It's the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Celtics have it. To Brogdon. Goes to the left side. And scores on the step back.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Trae Young. Got it to go on the step back. Jay, he found a way.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Here we go. My ball, my ball. Match up.
Cantor. Here comes the screen. And he buries it.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Trae Young. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Substitution being made in this one. Short jumper won't go down. Quinn Capella with the block. Hustle pays off. They've got the possession. Hawks have it. Oh, bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Cantor to Brogdon. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Capella. Trae Young. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Has a look. Here's the step back.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Cantor. To Jaylen Brown. And it's Cantor matched up with Capella. Knocks it down off the step back.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
It's rebounded by the Celtics. Brogdon. Short jumper off the mark.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Brown with it up top. Down 6. To Marcus Smart. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. DeJounte Murray. A pass taken away by the Celtics. Here comes the screen. To Jaylen Brown. From long range. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time. Lou Williams at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet.
First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. To Marcus Smart. Horford. To Jaylen Brown. Not that time. Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Williams. Here comes the screen. To Williams. Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Brown into the front court. Down 5. Tatum. Not that time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Williams to Murray. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Williams. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Trying to cash in. Shot no good there by Gallinari. To Williams. Nothing going here on that drive. Goes to the right side. Here comes the screen. To Williams. Short jumper stays out.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Tatum. Shakes free and hits.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Al Horford able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Horford. Here comes the screen. Horford. To Jaylen Brown. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Fires the 3. And the rebound taken down by Collins. Murray with it. Leads a bucket. Capella. And the finish. Slam dunk.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Here comes the screen. To Horford. Scores from the post.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Here's Atlanta. To Capella. Here comes the screen. Danilo Gallinari tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Shot misses there by Smart.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Deep two there, won't go.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
To Marcus Smart. Boston with 4 to shoot. Tatum. Great defense, forcing the miss. Williams across the timeline. Lead is 2. And scores.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Marcus Smart. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Has a chance. Wide open look. Won't go. Murray into the front court. Leads 4. Capella to Williams. Missed the wide open look. To Jaylen Brown. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Has a look. Gallinari off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Reset here. Let's see what they do. DeJounte Murray. For 3. Rebound hauled in by the Celtics. Quinn Capella with a piece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
DeJounte Murray to Capella. 5 seconds to shoot. Down for Collins. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws.
Shoot it again.
17-footer at the buzzer. We've reached halftime here in Game 2. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. The Hawks have themselves a narrow lead It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Atlanta Hawks. The Celtics are keeping things competitive after 2 quarters. And without question, they can put themselves in a position to win this game if they continue to rack up the assists. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Blocks.
Let's get to the point. We all know that first half of basketball was all about the block shots. Plays like that are all about timing and effort, as you can see in these highlights. There's some great athleticism being shown off as well.
Player of the half.
Lou Williams did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Ball's controlled by Boston. To Marcus Smart. Probing the defense. Horford. To Jaylen Brown. Beyond the arc for 3. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Horford to Marcus Smart. Trying to cash in. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side, given how they're defending.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Going to launch beyond the arc, and he knocks it down, Jay.
Today's league just throws that old school stuff out of the window. Why have 2s when you can shoot 3s, even on fast breaks? Guys spread out towards the three-point line instead of laying the ball easy at the rim.
To Murray. Deep right corner, and a pass stolen by Boston. Has a chance. Shot by Tatum won't go. To Capella. DeJounte Murray. To Williams. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And so many players, when they come into the paint, they come in with that soft approach. He didn't come in soft at all. He came in with aggression, and he went through the defender. Through, not around. That's key.
DeJounte Murray at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. Celtics have it. To Horford. Sizing up the defense. There it is, Al Horford. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Capella. DeJounte Murray gets it in the left corner. To Capella. Five to shoot for Atlanta. To Murray. 4-3. Not that time. DeJounte Murray forced that one up.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Horford. To Marcus Smart. Down to 5 on the 24. To Jaylen Brown. Fires the 3.
The 2023 NBA Playoffs 1-round Eastern Conference Game 2 games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown.
Jaylen Brown is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 65% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Second and 3. Got it. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. Hawks with the basketball. DeJounte Murray to Capella. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Capella. Al Horford snatching it out of the air. That's his 3rd block this evening. Oh, he got
getting back on D. Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Williams. Good look that time, but off the mark. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Jaylen
The
Brown.
2023 NBA Playoffs 1-round Eastern Conference Game 2 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Horford to Marcus Smart. That pass stolen by the Hawks. To Williams. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
First one goes down. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. To Jaylen Brown. Lou Williams rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
DeJounte Murray. To
Game
Capella.
1 seed 8 Atlanta Hawks seed 2
Here comes the
Boston
screen.
Celtics.
Capella. Has a look. Just off the mark.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
To Jaylen Brown. Horford to Jaylen Brown. Down to 5 on the 24. The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter, and there are few that can do it
Game
better
2
off the
seed
screen.
8 Atlanta Hawks
It's the
seed
Hawks
2
with the
Boston
basketball.
Celtics.
Williams to Murray. Surveys the floor. Enes Kanter swats it. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Changes coming from both sides right now. Trae Young to Capella. Enes Kanter sends it away.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest
The
deterrent.
2023 NBA Playoffs
Not that
one-round
time.
Eastern
He misses.
Conference Game 2 matchup will be coming up next.
To Jaylen Brown. Boston with 4 to shoot. Goes to the left side. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Trae Young. Shot from in close, no good. Enes Kanter matched up with Capella. To Marcus Smart. Kanter to Marcus Smart. Parker to Jaylen Brown. Lets it fly from long range. Brown with the 3 with a hand in his face.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Marcus Smart slams it down.
Bulldog. Look, it ain't always going to be pretty, but this is a results-oriented business, and this dude will always give you a good ROI.
Game 2 seed 1 Milwaukee Bucks seed 7 Miami Heat.
Knocked loose. Hawks come up with it. Here's a chance from long range, and Boston has the rebound. Kanter to Jaylen Brown. Williams into the front court. His guys down 3. To Capella. From long range. Smothering D. To Parker. From the painted area, won't go down. Trae Young to Williams. To Capella. Throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Work it down to Brown. Around the perimeter to Marcus Smart. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Capella. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
To Trae Young. To Capella. Shot from the lane won't go. To Jaylen Brown. From the outside, no good. To Capella. Pass taken away by the Celtics. Parker to Jaylen Brown. Clint Capella sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Capella. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. That's out. Last touch by Frank Kaminsky. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Boston with the basketball. To Parker. To Marcus Smart. Round shot, no good. Desperation shot here from half court. That's the end of the third quarter. The Celtics have the lead. Hawks with the basketball to start this fourth quarter. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money down the stretch. It's game time.
To Trae Young. Here comes the screen. Fires the three. Offensive and a putback slam.
I don't know if it was so much the bounce or the vertical. I think it was more so the reach. That's what happens when you have a 7+ wingspan.
To Cantor. With a drop step. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
It's the Celtics with the rebound. To Cantor. To Parker. And it's Cantor. He's 3 for 7.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Cantor. Rebound comes to Atlanta. For three, Trae Young able to knock it down. Tough shot with the hand in his face.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Parker to Marcus Smart. Driving right to the basket. And it's Cantor. Now 4 for 9.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Here comes the screen. To Trae Young. Can't connect. Off the assist.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. To Trae Young. 5 to shoot for Atlanta. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Parker into the front court. Leads 4. To Cantor. Beyond the arc for 3. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Not getting the bounce. To Cantor. Nothing going here on that drive. Cantor to Parker. To Cantor. Short jumper won't go down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Celtics have it. To Horford. Takes stock of the floor. To Marcus Smart. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Williams. Jason Tatum pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Nothing going here on that drive. Gets a shot up off the mark. To Williams. Here comes the screen. Williams to Trae Young. Shot clock winding down. 4-3. Trae Young bothered just enough there.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Horford. 5 to shoot. Goes to the right side. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Williams. To Trae Young. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Offensive board. Can't connect from inside. To Horford. To Brown, down low. Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Williams. Nothing going here on that drive. To Williams. Here comes the screen. Williams. Lets it fly from long range. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Here comes the screen. Curling inside. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
The Hawks will use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter.
You know, Ed, usually in timeouts, you see coaches give these rah-rah speeches. And what happens is it goes through the players left ear and out the right. They don't pay attention. I've been a part of those huddles. What I just saw, though, I saw a coach snap a clipboard. No doubt about it. He has his team's attention.
An opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Capella. Here's a chance from long range. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Horford. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Oh, you got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Williams across the timeline. The deficit now up to a dozen. Here comes the screen. Williams. Ball's controlled by Boston. Horford. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Williams. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Murray with the basketball. Down a dozen to Capella. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Marcus Smart. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Down low, Collins. Able to convert inside. To Marcus Smart. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Shot clock winding down. Has a look. Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
To Cantor. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. And he's going to the free throw line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. To Capella. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
And an 8-second violation. It's going the other way. Williams to Capella. Williams. To Capella. From long range. No good. That's great defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
It's a victory here for the Celtics. They've taken the upper hand in this best-of-7 series. A 2-games-to-none lead. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics almost let this one get away from them, but they managed to get the victory. And it's always great to watch a team with such an unselfish approach to the game. Plenty of assists were delivered throughout this contest. The Hawks lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. When a team goes back and review the film, coach will probably find areas of improvement. But one thing he can't say is they should have shot better. They did a great job of scoring in this game. Check out the leading scorers for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they They were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Marcus Smart put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.